Travel fatigue has set in. What's that smell?
Don't look over your shoulder. Don't ever look back. No use for second opinions. Don't want to stay in the past. Just keep on going, 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 going. Go for the top. You keep on rolling, 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 and don't ever stop.
We're here to see the Crow family. They are NOP-EEPs, and Maddie and I have become really good friends on Marco Polo, and it's been really awesome, and I can't wait to meet them. So we're here. We're looking for them. Oh, there they are. We have escorts. Hello. Hello. Look at that. It's like a party up in here.
You must have permission to enter.
Oh, look, there's like a play area.
Yeah, I know. It's so cool. Look at this.
I didn't notice that before. I thought there was a bed down there.
Record Chloe and what's his name?
Yeah, where?
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Holding hands.
Yes.
Walking around.
Okay.
Rip all this out.
Yay! Made it to McEwen Park in Coeur d'Alene. It looks really nice. It looks like it's going to be a really good time. We're going to go on a little hike, stretch our legs before we get back on the road, make some new friends.
Coeur d'Alene Lake, right?
Yeah. I could really, you know what?
Oh, it's beautiful. I think I could live here. Oh yeah, Chloe's like, I'm taking my shoes off.
Yes, I'm trying to rinse it off.
The reason we chose Kings Gate to cross the border was so that we could meet up with our friends here in Coeur d'Alene. We're so glad that we did. We've been friends online for quite some time, but there's just nothing like finally meeting in person.
I cannot get over how beautiful it is over here.
Hello.
Hello. That was so much fun. I'm so glad that we got to meet them in person. Oh, and I can't really show you because it's other hand. I got a friendship bracelet. I'm so happy.
What?
It's so cute. Okay, well, we are off to head towards Glacier National Park now after spending the day here in Coeur d'Alene with our friends, the Crow family, which is so awesome. This is the second time that we have driven through Coeur d'Alene. The first time was 2 years ago when we stayed in the Cabela's parking lot, which is where we stayed last night also. And both times that we've been in this area, we've both said to ourselves, we could totally live here. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you are in like the Washington, the Spokane area, or like coming through Idaho, it's worth a stop in Coeur d'Alene. The lake alone is just absolutely stunning. We're gonna do some night driving. We have a destination picked out that's 4 hours away. We'll see if we can make it tonight. I'm gonna be fully caffeinated, so that's good.
What, you guys want one?
We gotta make some good time because we're gonna see Glacier tomorrow, and then we're gonna head towards Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. Okay, we're off to Glacier National Park this morning. Spent the night lat docking last night in Super One Foods. I think that's what it's called, in Columbia Falls. We're about 28 minutes away from West Glacier National Park entrance, and we're so excited because we've never seen that side. We've only been on the east side and everything was closed. So we're gonna go get Junior Ranger badges, our stamps and stickers, and see what we can see in one day.
They say the best way to avoid travel fatigue is to plan for enough rest. Oops.
Yay! We made it to Glacier. We're at the west entrance, and we just realized we don't have a fourth grader anymore. So I guess we're buying the annual pass today, which is totally fine. We love supporting the national parks. It just was a funny realization.
Going to the Sun Road has been on our bucket list for quite some time. If you go in the summer, expect to deal with the reservation system. But in the fall, you're as golden as the leaves, which is good news if you're fly by the seat of your pants folks like us.
Okay, we're at Lake Mcdonald where the famous colorful pebbles are, the rainbow pebbles. They're so pretty. When they're dry, they aren't, I mean, they're colorful still when they're dry, but when they get in the water, they're so vibrant. Yeah.
Grizzly blend.
So we're
smells
switching
amazing.
from Kaladi Brothers from Alaska. We just finished up our Kaladi coffee, so now we're moving on.
Montana Roasters, Montana Coffee Traders.
We love getting. It's not really collecting because we use it. We made it to the top of Logan Pass. The parking lot's full. It's pretty packed up here. And
the visitor center's closed
too. So. The visitor center's closed, but we are on a little bit of a time crunch, so we wanted to make this drive, and I'm so glad that we made this drive. It's one of the most breathtaking drives that we've taken in the United States.
I'll do all I can. I'll do all I can to take care of and protect. Take care of and protect Glacier National Park. Glacier National Park.
Our time was short here at Glacier National Park. We did have a really good time. I'm glad that we got to drive around a little bit. I wish we could have stayed longer, but we're real anxious to get back to Kansas City. And we still have another stop to make at Mount Rushmore, so we are going to push hard tonight to get halfway there, which is Billings, Montana, which is 7 hours away. And what time is it? It is 4:30. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. We'll see.
And just like that, the mountains were gone.
Good morning. We are in Billings, Montana. We stayed the night in a Cabela's last night. Nothing fancy here. When we are traveling late into the night, Although we prefer to find like boondocking spots like national forests and such, those are really hard to find in the dark. So what we usually do if we're gonna drive really late is find a place like Cabela's. We try to stay away from Walmart parking lots as much as possible because I don't feel safe in Walmart parking lots. We've had 2 incidences. You can watch that video up there. I don't like staying in Walmart parking lots if at all possible. I do like Cabela's, casinos, or Cracker Barrel. Those are just like sleep for a few hours and then move on. So that's what we did last night, and we're headed on to Devil's Tower and Mount Rushmore. I think we'll make it to Devil's Tower today. Mount Rushmore might be tomorrow. Just crossed into Wyoming. Let's go this way. Oh, okay, sorry. It is really weird to be so close to Yellowstone and the Tetons and not stop. But we just didn't allow time in our schedules to make the stop this time around. There they are. Are you playing or you got an itch?
Like other types of burnout, travel fatigue is a feeling of deep weariness. Although we wanted to see many things, we started losing interest as we just wanted to get back to Kansas City where we could take a rest.
All right, we made it to Devil's Tower, and we have 1 annual pass, so we're gonna park the truck and trailer here. Also, it looks a little tight, so we're gonna take the Jeep inside the park and go explore, see what we can find. We only have 1 hour, so I don't know if it's enough time for the kids to get a badge or not, and then we're gonna move on so that we can get to Mount Rushmore. We'll see. Part of what's hard about going to all these national parks is that we just keep getting a longer bucket list. It just keeps getting longer and longer, and we add things like, oh, let's climb Devil's Tower as a family.
Someday.
Someday. But like, not right now. We're not prepared and we don't have time, but just adding it to the list.
Yeah. As a junior ranger, I promise to explore our parks. And pick up litter. To protect every plant. And every critter. To learn important stories of our past. So that these treasured places last. I will keep our parks out of danger. Because I am a junior ranger.
Because I am a junior ranger.
Yay!
Wait, no!
And I promise to not fight with my siblings.
No, I'm not doing that.
Travel fatigue has set in. What's that smell? There's a really weird smell in our trailer. John's like, it smells like ranch. I'm like, it doesn't smell like ranch. There's no ranch in here. Can't figure out where the smell's coming from, but it's not ranch. This morning, I went to pull a pan out to toast bagels on the stovetop and opened the oven and found half of a tuna noodle casserole in the oven. It's been there. How many nights? 5 nights? 5 nights it's been there. It's rotten.
I did!
Yeah, that's what the smell is. So, feeling a little hot mess express at the moment. So last night was one of those nights where we drove around forever looking for a spot, when we probably could have just gotten an RV park, but we didn't want to spend $50 for 8 hours in an RV park. So instead, we drove around for 2 hours looking for a place to stay and ended up in the Sinclair parking lot with the other trucks.
Mount Rushmore was an interesting place to visit. The odd thing is that there wasn't much around about the origin of the land or the people who lived here before, only how it was built and its symbolism. While we really enjoyed the visit, it also gave us an opportunity to talk to our kids about the Lakota people and the rest of the story. It's one thing that we love about road school, the opportunity to learn beyond our history books.
The sculptor studio is closed, unfortunately, but you can still see the original model of what it should have been like if they completed it.
They go to work with Junior Rangers right away?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They need somebody to clean out Abraham Lincoln's nose a little later on tonight.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
nice.
Who wants to do that?
Think you put on your climbing gear and, and rappel down?
Totally.
Yeah.
To learn my country's history,
My country's history.
to protect its national parks,
Protect this national park.
and to have an awesome time at Mount Rushmore.
Have an awesome time at Mount Rushmore.
Congratulations, Rangers. Welcome aboard. Big round of applause. Woohoo!
Stamp on the back, and then look how cool that was.
That one is so cool. That one might be one of the coolest ones. It's cool.
Hey, Bubba.
Don't look over your shoulder. Don't ever look back. No use for second opinions. Don't wanna stay in the past. Just keep on going, 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 going. Go for the top. You keep on rolling, 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 and don't ever stop.
Thanks for coming along with us today. We'll see you out there.